speaking of death, Jerry Stiller died. Ben Stiller's dad. I knew him best from Seinfeld and King of Queens. King of Queens. You know the show. The chubby fella. That's not Chris Farley. That's how that guy is known. He's like, remember the chubby guy that came after Farley and then made you think of him? Yeah. Kevin James. That's his name. Kevin James. He was on the Kevin James show, King of Queens, and he was on Seinfeld, and that's how we knew him. Costanza's dad. I'm very sad to hear that he passed away. I love that. Anytime he was on my TV screen, he made me laugh way more times than he didn't. I think the only times he didn't make me laugh is maybe if my TV was on mute and I didn't hear what he said. But even sometimes, like, he was such like a physical actor that even if he was on mute, I think he could make me laugh. That's how funny he was. He was just natural. He was just breathing. He was comedy, you know? And he passed away, but I'll be honest, at 92, he was one of those celebrity deaths that happened where afterwards I was like, I didn't know he was still alive. And there needs to be an Instagram handle like that. I don't know if I'm the one that should be starting this, but I think there should be an Instagram handle where it's just celebrities you thought were dead but are very much alive. or a Twitter handle or something social media-wise that lets us know, hey, Bob Barker's still alive. Which I don't know if he is or he isn't. But if he was, you'd be surprised, right? Who's really old? Abe Vigoda. Is he dead? Is he alive? I don't know. But if you found out he was alive, you'd be like, what? Okay. Who else is really old? I don't know. Remember that guy who made the juices in the 90s? Jack LaLanne, I think. He had like the frilly eyebrows. He had eyebrows. He was all eyebrows. He was an old man with eyebrows, tracksuit. That's all he was. Just eyebrows, tracksuit, sold you juicers. I think that guy's dead. But if he wasn't, I'd be dumbfounded. We need a Twitter handle for that. We need a source where we can know. Because when they said this poor Jerry Stiller died, I was like, how long has he been alive? He's been alive this whole time? I felt like he took a vacation and came back to life and then died. Hilarious, man. Rest in peace. My heart goes out to all the Stillers out there. Is that other guy in him too? Who's that guy that played Stifler? Or am I confusing Stifler and Stiller? Oh boy. That's going to get edited out. Edited it out? I'm going to have to edit that one out. I'm not gonna. It's staying in. I'm guessing he wasn't part of the family. He was alright. He was pretty funny himself. Yeah. Rest in peace, Jerry Stiller. Ben Stiller's dad. I like Ben Stiller. I think Ben Stiller's one of those guys. Like, he takes some flack. I think sometimes he gets put into, like, an Adam Sandler group of, like, oh, this is what comedy is. By the way, I also like Adam Sandler. I'm loyal. I'm a loyal connoisseur of things. You know? Like, if you're a band or an actor or something else, you know? And you put something out there and I like it, and then you put some other stuff out that isn't as great as the other thing you put out that I liked, I'm not going to call you out for it. I'm not going to say obnoxious phrases like, oh, I liked his older stuff. Or, yeah, I like this. Just say you like the person. You don't have to be specific. I like country, but I like old country. Just say you like country. All right? Don't be such a... Who are you? Who are you? Be loyal. Be loyal. You think your mom's as good of a mom now as she was when she was younger? No, she's older. Her joints are starting to calcify. She's not as limber. There's no way. She is as top-notch of a mom now as she was 20 years ago. But do you love her any less? You better not. You better not. Just say you love your mother. Just say you enjoy Metallica. Just say you enjoy Ben Stiller if you liked one of his movies. Just say you liked Adam Sandler. Don't be like, oh, I like this one movie, but the other, da-da-da-da. You sound like a douche. Just say you like what you like and stick with it. You don't have to pick out, yeah, Jack and Jill wasn't the greatest, okay? Ben Stiller maybe put out some stinkers. Focus on the positive. Quit being such a critical Nelly, you know? You like him, you like him. You don't like him, you don't like him. You liked Adele heavy, now you don't like her thin? Get out of here. She didn't want to be heavy. She wants to be thin. She wants to be thin. Maybe she wants to go back to be heavy. Just like her. You didn't know what she looked like when you heard her anyway. You heard her once and you're like, you had an image in your head of what you thought she looked like. Then you saw her and you're like, oh. You didn't know. I don't know what any of that meant, by the way, but I felt passionate about it. Just say you like what you like and stick with it. Have some loyalty, you bandwagoners.